Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the ASI number 110 recessed single roll toilet tissue holder. This would be what would be considered something for vandal resistant installations as a result of its mounting method, which we'll go over in a moment. It's a very good looking piece of stainless. The fit and finish on this is exceptional. It's practically attractive. It's all solid stainless. Hardware is supplied with it for mounting. We'll go over that in a moment. Rough wall opening, 6-inch diameter. There's a link below this video to a document called cut sheet, and let's go over that now. You can see from that cut sheet what its dimensional properties are. Let's verify those dimensions. 7 1/4 inch is the outside dimension of the unit. It's going to have an inside dimension of about 5 1/2, and according to the drawing, it's 5 1/2. It's going to have an overall depth of 4 1/2. That appears to be accurate as well. A couple of welded stainless lugs on the back that will allow you to review the installation. So you're going to have this stainless U-strut on the back. You are going to have your 2 pieces of threaded rod that will act as your ability to be able to have the 2 points of the threaded rod make contact with the back side of the wall, and then you will attach those 2 lug points to these slotted holes here. Okay, and as you tighten that down and set those threads, you'll be able to draw the unit all the way to the inside face of the opposing wall and draw it down tight to the back side of the wall. Completely concealed mount. Should not be removable whatsoever once it's installed. The specification says that the recessed toilet paper holder with round bezel for chase mounting shall hold 1 standard toilet paper roll and shall be fabricated of 18/8 stainless steel type 304 14 gauge, and that's where it gets its weight from. It's substantial. I mean, it sounds like a lot of steel, a lot of stainless. Beveled trim shall have a number 4 finish. Interior shall have glass blasted satin matte finish. It looks equally brushed as well. Hardware mounting kit supplied shall include 2 1/4-20 threaded rods, 4 washers and 4 nuts. That is indeed the case. You get 4 each of these because you'll need those. Then you'll get these 2 bolts for bolting it. Orientation of threaded rods shall accommodate shallow or deep wall installation. Back of paper towel holder shall be provided with 2 welded on internal 1/4-20 threaded anchor T-nuts. Not really T-nuts, but nonetheless. Installation for compliance with ADA accessibility guidelines. Unit is to be installed such that the center line is 19-inch minimum and up to 44-inch maximum above the finished floor. And leading edge of the roll is no farther than 36-inch from the back wall behind the commode. Recommended mounting height is 32-inch. Recess mount paper holder into the wall opening, meaning it's a recessed mount. Shallow wall plate to back of holder with the 2 bolts screwed into the welded on nuts in the back. The rough opening they want you to provide is 6-inch. That makes sense. This is 5 1/2 on the ID. The gauge of the 14 gauge is probably 0.7, so 1/8 of an inch, 5 1/2 roughly. 6-inch would be ideal for this. Able to handle 1 roll of toilet paper at one time. The cut sheet is helpful because it will allow you to understand where to install it. If you're a specifier, it will allow you to be able to pull up the data needed to pass that information forward to whomever. The specifier will give that data to someone who's building the construction documents. The will also tell you about what its use, its application is. Something vandal resistant obviously will be used in a facility where limiting and preventing access to things that could become dangerous is brought to as close to zero as possible. And something like this, being vandal resistant, certainly does so. Okay. Finally, there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the ASI products that we sell, but also a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. If you have any questions on the ASI number 110 vandal resistant recessed mounted single roll toilet tissue holder or any other ASI product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.